Well, you guys are probably wondering why I'm in a concrete canyon and not a red rock canyon. Well, we're doing, I guess you call it a little bit of urban exploration today, or URBEX. Got a little place just south of, this is Phoenix, Arizona. Largest state in the capital of Arizona, and fifth largest city in the U.S., depending on whose metrics you're looking at. So hang on. It's not going to be that bumpy of a ride. So we are just about 4 miles south of center of Phoenix, and some of you may recognize this as South Mountain Park. That's where we're at, and from what I understand, the Summit Road is closed. I guess they had a landslide or something like that up there, but we're not doing that today. What we're looking for today, and I'm not exactly sure where it is out here, so it is kind of an exploration. We're looking for the Max Delta Mine. It is a gold, copper, silver mine, and it does technically qualify as urban exploration because we are inside the limits of Phoenix. Not really sure if I'm on the right road or not. It's going to take some poking around here. Let's see. Everybody is prohibited, at least from this little area. This is closed up too. Well, this is urban exploration. We're not going to let that stop us. And I see tailings piles up there. So, against my better judgment, we are going to put the bike up here in the parking spot. And we're going to hoof it. It is very dangerous to walk around. But you got to make sacrifices for your channel, right? Okay, the best I can figure is this path will take us up to the mine area. I see a bunch of tailings up there, and if you look on Google Earth, the Max Delta mine, there's actually a road that you can drive up, but it looks like they've cleared that out of here. Not too far of a walk, shouldn't be too bad. This looks like the old mine entrance sign. And basically it looks like it says, "Please keep out." Well, hopefully that's not the case. We're on the right path. I see mine ruins up there, probably, I don't know, about a half mile up there. It's not too bad. This would have been a bumpy ride on the Strom, but it would have made it, not a problem. This is, from what I understand, this is the largest city park in the world. And South Mountain Park's biggest attraction right now is closed off because of a landslide from one of the recent storms, but I don't really remember any rain that's that bad. And if I had telephoto lens right out that way, you could actually see the city. And those antennas at that peak right in the middle of the frame, that's where the Summit Road goes. Well, we got a little bit of mine debris. There's a 55-gallon drum and somebody's old muffler. These over here look like some type of maybe tailings from a wash plant. Or there's some foundations up there. Looks like the road went up that little hill right there. See what else we can't find. There's supposed to be some mine openings, a couple of collapsed ones. I ordered some sunshine, but doesn't look like the weather's going to cooperate today. So I'm heading actually away from the mine site. I just caught my eye is this fireplace. Looks like the house was built on top of a tailings pile, which probably, as you can see, wasn't the best idea. Looks like there's a trash heap down there from the mine. Bunch of rusted metal and stuff. A lot of times when you find the miner dwelling, their garbage was right out the window as far as you could throw it. These tailings here, I'm not really sure what they're from. A lot of times they take the ore directly to town and have it milled there. Wonder if they had a mill out here in some type of a wash where they broke down the ore. So the Max Delta mine was discovered in 1895, and its boom, I guess, was from 1913 to 1945 or 49, something like that, which I would be surprised if it ran that late after they confiscated all the gold during the beginning of World War I, or I'm sorry, World War II. This is the major mine structure. And I would assume that this would be the head frame location. It's definitely their machine shop. There's motor mounts here for a conveyor, probably a generator. There's some wood, large wood pilings down there. This would have been a, I would assume, pretty elaborate mine, seeing as how you're only 5 miles from downtown Phoenix. Even in 1895, it was a decent sized city for those times, maybe 60,000, 70,000 people, something like that, I guess. And then by the 40s, I'm sure they'd be up around 100,000. These structures just go right up the hill. You can tell it was hard rock mining by the square edges on the rock here. Definitely wasn't placer mining where you would see the rounded rock from being in a riverbed. Some galvanized pipe there. It was either for electrical or water. Well, let's go see if we can find something up top here. I'm kind of picking my way along the side of this tailings pile, and this is kind of like half buried here. It looks to me like what they call a arathra, something like that. You would have a pivot in the center and either a mule or a motor that would drag a not a mullion, but a mullet, or not mullet, something that would crush the ore around the outside, break the ore down to smaller chunks instead of like a stamp mill. You'd see those in some of the more primitive mines. This could have been also a tank base. I'm seeing a cross structure in there, and there's like a drain opening over there. Probably more like it was some type of a large tank sitting here. So I followed what seemed to be a road, not really a road, and a little stair-like structure here. Trying to find some mine openings. A lot of this is really, the roadways and stuff have washed out. I can imagine what the water's like coming off the top of those hills. Now, this is kind of like a flat spot up here. And definitely a tailings pile. Right in line where that bush is right there is the concrete structures below. Some more footings right underneath these Palo Verde trees. Another set of machinery footings. All right, let's keep walking here. You can see right here what's left of a wooden chute that I would say it's maybe the bottom part of the structure of a larger conveyor system that went down to the main plant down there. Well, I've been following some switchbacks that led to this. Looks like they were trying to do some prospecting up here, and it doesn't look like they did too much there. So I'm going to try to wrap around that side of the hill. There's more tailings up there. This just seems to be a bunch of just a bunch of paths. Well, here's another trash pile. There must have been another building up here. You can see the old pop-style beer cans and the can opener type. They're just all over the place. Thinking it might be washed down from a pile that was up further. I'm going to try to follow this washout from the tailings pile up there. It looks like about the easiest way to head up there. Well, on top of this tailings pile, there's another tailings pile. The only thing I can assume is that there's a hole up here somewhere, because moving earth around costs money. I wouldn't think that they moved it uphill. It would go downhill. Well, here's another super steep tailings pile washout. If it ain't up here, I don't see a hole anywhere. Well, this looks like it may have been an opening. This little indent here, it looks like it may have been collapsed. There's a tailings pile we just climbed up. If you look right across the little draw here, there's a small hole up there, but it's not big enough to justify this large of an operation. I'm thinking that was the main portal right there. There's some diggings up top, and that's the last stop I can see. We're nearly to the top of this part of South Mountain. Well, that's the top up there. This is all I got in me. There's Phoenix. Right over there. Right over there. South Mountain Range. There's some nice single track over there. Too bad it's close to vehicles. But that's the Max Delta mine. Little URBEX Phoenix style. I'm out of breath. I'll see you back down at the bottom at the bike. Way down there. Well, that's the Max Delta mine, just a few miles south of Phoenix. My first URBEX exploration, and appreciate you watching. Appreciate you watching all my videos, taking the time out of your busy day. Please comment, subscribe, like, and share. Adios.